So if you follow the NBA, then there's no way you haven't heard about the situation Carmelo's in. It's kind of a weird one if you ask me. You know, he wants to be in New York, apparently. He wants to try to bring him a ring, but that's not going to happen with the team he has. He has a lot of washed up superstars. The Joakim Noah, former Defensive Player of the Year, a few years ago actually, he used to be really good defense. He's just not good at all. He's never been good at offense, so you don't get anything out of him. Derrick Rose, he would used to be very. I mean, he won MVP, but he's just not. He's not that player no more. Like he really just isn't that player after all the injuries. I mean, he's all right, but he's not even. I wouldn't even put him in the top 15 point guards. So not really that. And then you have Courtney Lee around him, and Kristaps. He's good. But he's still young. Like he hasn't lived up to his full potential yet. So still a lot more to go with him. Carmelo. He is an amazing scorer. He's an ISO scorer, and throughout most of the season, I've been saying, like, I think this might be the year Carmelo starts to drop off, because if you think about it, about 2 years ago, he was out like half the year with an injury, then last year he just didn't play that good, he's coming off of it, and I don't know, I felt like Carmelo just wasn't that guy no more. Then, ever since he played the Washington Wizards a few weeks ago, he dropped 25 in the quarter, and the Knicks barely lost. But after that, I've been seeing him. He's been going for 30 a lot, and I mean he's just popping them bitches in everyone's faces, and he's just scoring like it don't matter what you throw at him. And he's looking like the old Carmelo, and it's still not translating to wins because his team sucks. He even lost in quadruple overtime to the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, there was a lot of people fouling out, but still. And no, I mean, the Knicks are just ass. Like, even though the Eastern Conference is easy to sneak in, their Knicks are slowly falling out. Like, they're kind of in the 76er range. 76ers are probably passing them pretty soon. But yeah, so that brings up, should Carmelo be traded? Well, alright, let's look at how he's doing this season. So after he was having one of his worst shooting seasons of his career, still not the best, but he's brought his field goal percentage up to 44%, which is pretty solid for guys mainly jumpers, and then 36.5% from deep. On top of that, he's averaging 23 points, and so that's around like top 20 in the league. So, with 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and then he gets you about a steal and half a block per game. That's all output for a 32-year-old. Now, he's on a hefty contract, about $24 million. And if he gets traded, he has the first waive no trade clause, so he has to like the trade. And 2, he has a 15% bonus, so where his salary goes up. So he's going to be getting paid around $29 million per year for this year and next year if he is traded to us. So that team's going to pay him about $30 million per year. So it's not like, players are getting paid like $30 million a year like Mike Conley. Oh, that's kind of a good deal for Melo. Nah, they're going to be paying him about that much too. So let's be realistic here. Here are the only teams that are really going to bite on him. So first, when you look at contenders. So one, and Golden State Warriors, they're not gonna do it. They actually Kevin Durant. That would be absolutely stupid for them to do. No one on the Warriors do. Cavs, they could trade Kevin Love, but that wouldn't make him better. I'm sorry, I think Kevin Love's a better player at this point. Kevin Love, they need him. They need his presence. Rebounding. He's a decent defender when he wants to be. He's a great scorer, but yeah, just don't do the trade, Cleveland, please. Then you got San Antonio Spurs. Hell no. Now, I'm not saying Melo's bad. I've already said how good Melo is, but he's an ISO scorer. San Antonio don't like ISO scorers, so nope. Houston, that's just not going to work. James Harden's too ball dominant. There's a thing about trades to the Thunder. Russell Westbrook's still too ball dominant. I don't think so. He wouldn't want to go there because they're not really contending for a championship, I would say. But he could go to the Boston Celtics. But in that case, to go to the Boston Celtics, they would have to go for Amir Johnson, Jay Crowder, and Jonas Jerebko. And that's not all. Alright, so they're giving up some key pieces, but Melo will probably make up for it. But they're over $20 million over salary cap by then. They need to land a marquee free agent this year that's young. Like Gordon Hayward. They have a chance at Gordon Hayward this year. And then they have draft picks and all this other stuff. No, don't do it, Boston. Please. Like, I don't even like Boston, but yeah, like, they'd be so much better if they don't do it. Then the Los Angeles Clippers. They are thinking about trading Jamal Crawford and Austin Rivers. So they keep their whole starting lineup intact for Carmelo. But the Knicks don't want Jamal Crawford's contract because they're trying to rebuild and stuff. So what I think they should do is 3-team trade, send Jamal Crawford to the Bulls since the Bulls need some help on their bench and they need 3-point shooter. And then the Knicks take on Austin Rivers because they like Austin Rivers and Taj Gibson, whose contract is expiring. So he wouldn't be on the team after this year. Derrick Rose will be gone. They just be stuck with their dumbass decision to sign Joakim Noah to $17 million a year over 4 years. But overall, if you want to ask me what I think is going to happen, Carmelo will not get traded. I'm sorry. But Knicks fans, you're just going to be stuck with him for this year. And he might get traded in the offseason. But yeah, anyways, if you like this video and want more like this, just like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting these videos pretty much daily. So yeah, that's all for this time. So see you.